Okay guys, so now that we have wrapped up the Scentsy wax and the candles and the miscellaneous, let's get started on the vendor wax that I got through in the past 10-11 days. So I'll start with the ones that I'll start with this because this is kind of a outside of the norm thing. This is not vendor wax, and I probably should have included this with the retail wax that I did, but this is Bath & Body Works Rosewater and Ivy. As you can see, it's just a little handwritten little poly bag that basically what I have started doing is taking some of my Bath & Body Works single wicks, which I have a plethora of. I want to get through them, so I've been taking some of my single wicks and melting them down and then pouring them into, I picked up some wax molds. Actually, I think they were baking molds, but they work for wax. Silicone molds from Home Goods, and there's like 2 large. I should get them and show you. Okay guys, so this, hello. This is none for you. I've got little apple bars. I'll clean them for you. Yeah. So this is the mold that I picked up at Home Goods. It basically is a baking mold. That's what the inside looks like, and that's what the back looks like. They're kind of deep. I don't know if you can tell that on camera. There it is up close. These are the spring ones that I found. Super cute little bees, butterflies, and flowers. If I take one single wick, I can fill 2 of these. So they're quite large, they're quite sizable, but quite manageable. So I fill up 2 of those, and then I let them harden up, and I take a poly bag. It's important to be a poly bag so your wax scent doesn't dissipate. I stick them, they fit perfectly in this. I want to say this is a 5x7 maybe. I'm not sure of the exact size, but I think it's about that, maybe a 4x6. But I put 2 of them in here. And this is Rosewater and Ivy. So I put 2 of those in there, and then I just chop them up as I feel like melting them. And it's been working out great. I don't have to deal with any sooting. I don't have to deal with any grody candles. I don't have to worry about a flame. And I still get a great scent from Bath & Body Works. Because let's face it, I mean, Bath & Body Works has some amazing scents. And Rosewater and Ivy is one of them. And I really enjoyed it, and it lasted a while. So now, for real to vendor wax, like I said, I'll start with some ones that I only have like 1 or 2 of in the beginning here. So I got through, and this I got in a D-stash, and it was just a partial. There was only 3 cubes in here, but I really wanted to try it. This is from Super Tarts, and this is Are You Afraid of the Dark? And it looks like afraid is on here twice. So maybe it really is supposed to be named that. Are you afraid of the dark? It might be called that. But that is that. And this is in a clamshell. And this has notes of orange, campfire, marshmallow fluff, and buttercream. Had no idea what I could expect from this, but it sounded so different. And I loved it. In the clam, it smells quite smoky. But I put the 3 cubes up in my bedroom. In fact, I have it in my warmers now. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I would say you don't get the orange very much. It's there, but it's not strong. But you get the little bit of smoky. You get the marshmallow vibe. It's creamy. It's marshmallowy. You guys know I don't like overly smoky. It's perfect to me. I'm definitely going to request that she pour this because I really enjoyed this. Did not think I would, but I did. Curiosity got the better of me, and for the good this time. So that is Are You Afraid of the Dark? And by the way, guys, I had seen that these clams, see this? They get smushy. I had seen this from other people. It's just so creepy that it does that. The funny thing is, see the top ones? They're not doing that. The 3 that I had the wax cubes in, they're doing that. So obviously the oil is causing this, but until I've seen people do videos on Super Tarts, I had never seen that before. It's so odd. I'm so glad that she now offers these clams without the shell because yeah, that's just wild. I mean, it's not hurting anything, and I didn't have any leakage from it, and it wasn't like juicy. I mean, it's a little juicy inside, but nowhere near like some of my Scentsy bars. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Hi, buddy. You can play over there. I gotta finish up. Okay, so from Traverse City Wax, I got through a sample of blackberry tea. This, I don't know the notes because it's just a sample, but I'm sure it was just blackberry and like sweet tea or just tea leaves, something like that. It smells amazing in the bag. And I did reorder this based upon its cold smell. And I picked up, I think, one of her break apart bars or breakaway bars. I think they're called extra large break apart bars. And I fully expect to like it, but this sample, I don't know if it was just too small. I did warm it, sorry, dog hair. I did warm it in my bathroom, so I felt like I should have been able to smell it, but yeah, I tried it with the door closed. I got nothing. So that made me sad. I really do hope that the bar performs better, and it may be that wax just needs more cure time. Like I said, it smelled amazing. I love blackberry. I love tea scent. So I fully expect that the bar is going to do better, but I did not have good luck with the sample. And I also got through a clan from Traverse City Wax of Marshmallow Madness. And this has notes of fluffy marshmallows, toasted marshmallows, and fireside marshmallow. This was poured back in March. Yeah, this was really good. This is a really sweet, obviously marshmallow type scent. I feel like there's something else there. It doesn't say there's anything else there, but it's definitely a sweeter marshmallow. Like, this is not like your smoky marshmallow, even though it has that fireside marshmallow. I get total sweet marshmallow from this, but it's almost like it has a sort of a honey vibe, if that makes sense. But it's got to be just the sweetness of the marshmallow. Believe it or not, for a marshmallow scent, it performed well. I used all 6 cubes in my open space, and I could smell it. It was light, which I kind of expected from a marshmallow blend, but I really enjoyed it, and I do have more of it. So yeah, I really like that. That is Marshmallow Madness. And this is a pretty popular scent at Traverse. It sells out like every time she lists it. And she's actually having an RTS tonight. I don't think Marshmallow Madness was on the list. I'm actually passing because Second and Spruce did kind of a pop-up sampler event tonight, and I have already gone in and ordered that. And I'm so excited because I love Second and Spruce. You guys know how much I love Britta's. Second and Spruce is up there too. They are my 2 favorite vendors. Like, tied for equal. I love them too. And every time they have an event, I have to order something because, yeah, I love them that much. From Southbound, I melted through just a sample of Melon Mountain Dew. This was a sample that was in the recent order that I got in. That was my pre-order from, had to be like a couple months ago or a month and a half ago. So this was not cured very long. This has notes of watermelon, cantaloupe, fresh sliced honeydew melons, and classic lemon lime fizzy pop. This was a nice little, I think it was like a flower. I had no problem smelling this. I actually put this in my small bedroom, and it smelled really good. It was a good medium, which was kind of crazy for as small as the piece of wax was in a bedroom. But this was a scent I would definitely pick up. What are you doing? Do you mind? You taking over? This video is going to take me a while. I would like to keep going. Do you mind? All right. You want a treat? Oh, you like a treats? Okay, you got to wait. So that is Melon Mountain Dew. Really enjoyed that. I have not tried much from Southbound, but the few items I have tried, I have really enjoyed. I'm realizing that I like that vendor. It does well in my house, and I was recently introduced to her wax cakes, and I like them. Her being Rachel. I also got through a, what she call these? I think they're like a chunk. I think they're called chunks. From Glitterati, Melon Mist and Lemonade. It's just scent notes listed on there, so I guess it doesn't really have a name, so to speak. This was such a pretty piece of wax, and I realized this is my first chunk, if I'm saying that right. This is my first chunk I melted from Glitterati. I really enjoyed that size. It looks kind of small. It's just like a square piece of wax, but it was perfect for my open space. This was dated August 2023, so this is almost a year old. It performed wonderfully. It was a beautiful melon lemonade scent, like your watermelon lemonade. Really enjoyed it. I would totally buy it again. That was Glitterati Melon Mist and Lemonade. I will get you a treat, I promise. Just let me finish this video, okay, sir? From Rainbow Melts, this was Pink Sugar and Beach Nights. I scored this in a D-stash. I have not ordered directly from Rainbow Melts yet, but I've heard good things. I've tried a couple pieces of her wax. I've had good experience. I've enjoyed the scent. I've enjoyed the performance. So I definitely plan to order directly from her, but there's just been so many other vendor events going on recently that it just is being pushed back. I don't know if I will get to this vendor this month. Maybe some Christmas scents, because I really was tempted to go in on her fall pre-order because the little shapes were so cute and the scents sounded amazing. But I talked myself out of it, which is a good thing. But I may allow myself a very small Christmas order. We'll see. We'll see what else is going on. But this was Pink Sugar and Beach Nights, like I said. It was poured back in March. Got it through a D-stash, like I said. This was really good. This was a really nice size. There were some big chunky pieces in here. I got 2 warms out of this little bag. Really loved it. It was just exactly like what it says. It was Pink Sugar and Beach Nights. The Pink Sugar bringing the femininity, a sweet vibe to this blend. Beach Nights, everyone knows what Beach Nights is. It's like your toasted s'mores, marshmallowy, sea salty. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It performed well. It lasted a long time. So I was very, very pleased with this. And like I said, I do plan to order from this vendor. I just am not sure when, but I do plan to. From the Pharmacist's Daughter, whose pre-order is ending tonight. Again, this video will go up too late for it to matter to you, but if you participated, feel free to comment below and let me know what you got. The first scent that I melted through from the Pharmacist's Daughter was Mastermind. And this has scent notes of lemon chiffon cake, raspberry brulee, wedding cake, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. This obviously is a scent shot cup. There for a little bit, the Pharmacist's Daughter was offering 5 of these for $5, which I thought was amazing because this is a perfect for a bedroom, which is where I warm these. I cut it into 4 pieces and yeah, it does great. Really getting that lemon, the lemon chiffon cake, I get that first and foremost. I do get a little bit of that raspberry. I'm not sure what's in raspberry brulee, but I'm sure it's like kind of like a creme brulee where it's like a raspberry creamy type of dessert. Cupcakes at Tiffany's is definitely there, but I feel like that lemon chiffon cake is stronger. This was really good. I don't know if it would be a repurchase, but more so because I think I have 2 souffles of this, so I don't need any more right now. But it performed well. Even on warm, I did get that lemon chiffon cake stronger, but I love lemon bakery, so that didn't bother me, and I enjoyed it. That was Mastermind. I think this was from her Taylor Swift pre-order. Next from the Pharmacist's Daughter, I warmed Different is Beautiful. And I can't remember what the scent notes in this were. I recently got this. I shared what I could smell in my cold snip video. Well, I shared what I could smell in my haul video, which I recently posted. I was way off on the scent notes. I still can't remember what they are. And I still don't know that what the scent notes are match up to what I smell. The interesting thing is, in my video, I smelled peach. Possibly peach, I said. I don't smell peach in this. I don't know what was going on in my nose that day. It kind of smells bakery-ish to me. Yeah, again, I can't remember what the scent notes were, but I put it in a small bedroom, and it was kind of light, but it probably wasn't cured enough to be fair, so Different is Beautiful. And hi, sir. You just a love bug today. And last from the Pharmacist's Daughter, I warmed Coke Float. This was in a souffle. This has scent notes of Coke, vanilla ice cream, and sugar waffle cone. Oh my gosh. OMG. This was so good. Oh, it smells so strong in this bag. It was so strong. Oh my gosh. I wanted it to last longer than it did. I can't remember how many hours it went. It went for a good amount of time. I had a mixture of tea lights and hot plates going on. It smelled just like a Coke float. It was like Coca-Cola and vanilla ice cream. I loved it. Definitely will be a repurchase. Loved. From that smell good shop, I have been working on a number of I have like a ton of them. She sells like little 2-cube packs, which are great for like sampling her scents. Really affordable. I can't remember exactly how much they are because I bought these a while ago, but really affordable. Her wax altogether is very affordable. I have not had the best of luck with that smell good shop in my house, but I obviously am not the norm because I hear a lot of people say that it does wonderfully. So I just think it's the layout of my house in particular But I have found some that do very well, and those I will continue to buy. This is Scorpio. And this, like I said, is one of those. You can see the smudge. It's just 2 cubes in that pack. And I've been putting this in a small bedroom, and sometimes I'll put them in the bathroom. This is vanilla bean cake, buttercream icing, and fresh baked cookies. This scent, I mean, I expected it to be light just by the scent notes. And it kind of was light, so I wasn't shocked, but I could definitely smell it. So no complaints there. It's Scorpio. Probably not a repurchase, but it was a good scent. I also got through blueberry cookies, again in a 2-pack. This is scent notes of blueberry and cookie dough. This, I always feel like blueberry is often a strong scent in vendor wax. It smelled good, but I wanted the blueberry to be stronger. Again, it may just have been that my bedroom, it's not a large bedroom by any means. It's a small bedroom that I melted this in, but again, I could smell it, but I wanted more from it. So, like I said, I feel like blueberry is usually pretty strong. Yeah, it's just my house, I'm sure. But this one, Camp Crystal Lake. Again, a 2-pack. This, guys, this was knock your socks off. Orange juice and deep blue sea. I wasn't even sure I would like this, which is why I got this in a 2-pack. Yeah, not only did I like it, I could smell these 2 little cubes in the small bedroom that I warmed them in, drifting out into the hall, down my steps, into my kitchen, into my dining area, into my living room. Like, this was amazing. I will definitely get this scent again. It was just a really sweet, citrusy, aquatic scent. It was spa-like. It was fresh. Not typically my scent vibe, but I absolutely loved it. Will get it again. And I love the name, Camp Crystal Lake. Right? Next, I got through Pumpkin Crunch. And this has notes of sweetly spiced pumpkin and vanilla crunch. This was really tasty. Yeah, I really liked that. It was about a medium, but I could live with that. That was fine with me. So that was Pumpkin Crunch. Very good bakery pumpkin. Oh, this one was good too, guys. This is Nightmares and Dreamscapes. This is notes of Fraser Fir and Twisted Peppermint. I kind of expected that this would probably do well. Those are strong notes. This was so lovely. Not typical for me to do these types of scents because I'm such a seasonal warmer. But because I'm trying to get through these 2-packs, I went ahead and put it, and I'm doing it in a separate bedroom that I just go in and out of basically just to see how these scents are doing. So, no big deal. It was beautiful. You get the Twisted Peppermint. It was creamy. It was vanilla-y. You got the fir. It was not neither note, both being strong notes, neither was overtaking the other. It was really nicely blended, and I will buy that again. Next, I got through Pina Colada. And this has notes of sweet pineapple juice and coconut cream. I warmed this today, earlier up in the same bedroom. Yeah, I feel like this smells better to me in the bag than it did in my room. I could definitely smell it. So you guys know I've had some issues with even smelling that Smell Good shop in my little small bedroom, but I could definitely smell it. I really didn't have any problems with any of these as far as being able to smell them. But I felt like this one was a little bit more rummy than I would like. I like my Pina Colada. Very juicy pineapple. Very sweet coconut. And I felt like I was getting a little bit more rum than that, even though rum is not listed here. But to my nose, that's how I was smelling it. Maybe my brain was playing tricks on me. I don't know. But Pina Colada, this is just a blend that I would get somewhere else. Now, I got 2 6-packs I went through. The first was Michael Myers. I did this as part of a wax challenge. This is cinnamon glazed orange. I was warming some Dessas when I decided to also add this into the mix. And I enjoyed it. I wanted it to be just a little bit stronger on the orange. Of course, cinnamon tends to be strong, and it was stronger on that cinnamon. But it was really a lovely holiday scent. Like, this would be the perfect scent for fall. I don't know. I may get it again, maybe in a 12-pack, so I have more of it. And maybe it would do better that I could spread it out more evenly so in my open space, because that's where I did the 6. That was cinnamon glazed orange. And last but not least, from the Smell Good shop, I did Orange Sherbet. And this has notes of tangy orange, frozen delight. This was good. It performed okay. I have an orange sherbet from Scoopable Wax Melts that performs better, so I probably would not get it again. But it was your typical creamy orange ice cream type of scent. From Zeep, I got through a sample of Grinch cookies. This came in a recent sampler. Sampler? No, I think this came with an order. I can't remember, but it's a sample. It doesn't have notes, but I can tell by the smell of it. It's like a peppermint sugar cookie kind of blend. This was delicious. It was just a little tiny piece. It was like a little heart shape. You can see about how big it was. I put this in my bathroom. I could smell it just fine. That is something I would buy again. That is Grinch cookies. Kind of like your peppermint sugar cookie from like Bath & Body Works. Also from Zeep, I got through, and this is part of her sampler, I got through 2 pieces from the recent sampler I picked up. This is Yacht Party. And this is scent notes of cheerful citrus, tanning oil, ozone, and sea salt. I can't remember what shape this was, but it was a decent size shape. Her samplers have a decent size, and I do them in my large bedroom. Yeah, this is nice. It's definitely a sunny, I can't speak. It's definitely a sun tanning oil vibe. Not my favorite suntan oil scent. I do get a little bit of citrus in there and a little bit of ozone, but I'm not. Yeah, I do. I get a little bit of saltiness. I don't remember too much about this scent, so obviously it did not make an impression on me, so I probably would not get that one again. But Yacht Party, I mean, I didn't dislike it. Also from Zeep, I got through Hocus Pocus. And this says scent notes of charred pine, dried fall leaves, and toasted marshmallow. Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this one. It was like a star shape. Again, I did it in my personal bedroom. But I loved it. It was so good. It's your smoky type of scent. But some way, somehow, I feel like I'm starting to come across to these smoky type of scents. Now, I don't know if I could totally do like a super smoky scent. In fact, I bought that, what is it called? Is it just called Bonfire? I feel like there's another word to it, but it's from Crinkle Candle, and it was in their last fall release, I think it was. I thought I might like it from the scent notes. It was way too smoky. Oh my gosh, it like knocked me out. I had it going in my bedroom. It came down the stairs. It filled my whole house. If you like smoky scents, I think Kringle still sells it. They just released their new fall candles, and I'm waiting for a sale before I go in on those. I did pick up a couple wax melts. But yeah, that was smoky. I couldn't do it, but I really enjoyed this. This was, I think the marshmallow just made it, you know, it was nice. The pine, the leaves, the marshmallow, it was just really delicious. I really liked it. Zeep recently listed their fall collection as of yesterday. I'm filming this on Sunday, July 21st. So the fall collection is on Zeep's website. I don't know if anything is sold out. I went on right away and placed my order because there were a lot of fall scents that I wanted. Fall is my jam. But this was on the list and I picked it up. Although I noticed that the scent notes were slightly different than this. Can't remember what they were exactly, but I hope it's the same scent because I really enjoyed it. That was Hocus Pocus. So I got through a number of Dessas this week because Dessa was holding a pre-order, and it was the first one she had done in a while because she was doing a big move, and she had originally thought she might be able to open in April. I think her last pre-order, which I did partake in, I want to say it was November. It might have been earlier than that, and I think I got my order in December. So this is the first time I had ordered from Dessa, so this is the first experiences I have had with her wax. I have melted a couple things from that order, so I have some experience from the same order, but like I said, this is my first order. And because she was holding the pre-order this time around, I wanted to get a good feel for how it was doing in my house. The stuff I have already warmed, it wasn't much, but I've had both good and bad experiences with it, so I thought, let me get through a mixture and see if I want to go in on this pre-order or not. Spoiler, I did go in on it, but I went quite light. I went mostly for tiles, which are like a little square shape that she sells, which is like a little under 2 ounces. And I think I ordered a couple of her breakaway bars, which are like a long bar. You'll see the shape of my bag. That has like 7 big chunks of wax to it that you just break apart. And I got those in just 1 cent. And I think I got 2 of them. But anyway, I went light. So anyway, I got through La Patisserie. This was in one of her tiles. This was pastry dough, caramelized sugar, sweet buttercream, and cinnamon sugar. It's a house blend. Like I said, I got all these back in December. I really didn't get much from this. I did this in my bedroom. I usually cut these tiles into 4 pieces because they're a nice size, big chunk of wax, nice thickness. I cut it into 4 pieces. I really could not smell it. I kept going in and out of my bedroom, and yeah, unfortunately, I can't really report on this. I know other people have posted that they love it. I got nothing. So, La Patisserie. I also warmed through a tile of Cinderella's pumpkin carriage. And this has scent notes of pumpkin, caramel, bear claws, waffle cone, and Bavarian cream. This one was good. I did enjoy this one. This was a nice fall blend. That pumpkin was nice and creamy, but it had a little bit of spice to it, which I like it like that. I don't like overly spicy, but I like a little bit of spice with my pumpkin. Yeah, this was kind of like your pumpkin pie type of scent. Waffle cone, I can't say I got that per se. I remember every time I walked in the room, I just thought, wow, this is a really nice fall pumpkin scent, and I did enjoy it. So that would definitely be something I would get again. I do think she offered this in the pre-order recently, but I didn't pick it up. I was just keeping my order small, so I was being selective about what I wanted to try. I also went through a tile of Shipwreck Island. This is scent notes of Beach Nights, Bonfire Bliss, Vanilla Voodoo, which is a pretty popular blend of hers, and Salty Sea Air. Again, in my large bedroom. This was amazing. This was so strong, and it performed so well. It lasted for 2 days. It traveled out of my bedroom, down the hall, again, into my kitchen, dining room. I could smell it in my living room. It was amazing. Unfortunately, she did not offer this on the most recent pre-order because I totally would have got this in a bigger size. I really, really enjoyed this scent. Highly recommended. That is Shipwreck Island. It is basically, I mean, you get your beach nights, you get a little bit of smokiness, you get that Vanilla Voodoo, which is also a little bit of smoky, and the salty air vibe. You got everything. It was so beautiful. Absolutely loved it. I also got through her breakaway bar in apple crumble. And this has scent notes of baked apple, cinnamon sugar, nutmeg, buttery crumble, whipped cream. I heard that this blend was like really good. It smells really good in this bag. But unfortunately, it was really light. I could smell it. It wasn't like that other blend where I couldn't smell it at all. I could smell it. But I felt like after it had been sitting for 7 months, I felt like it needed to be stronger. So granted, I'm still new to Dessa's, and I'm still figuring it out. I've tried tea lights, I've tried hot plates, I've tried different rooms. Not going so well with some scents, and going pretty well with others. I recently watched someone's video on a Dessa's haul because I was trying to get some tips about, you know, how I may get better performance from Dessa's. And they mentioned to use an ounce of wax in their warmer, and I definitely had not been doing that. An ounce is quite a bit. Like this little break apart bar that had 7 nice sized pieces of wax to it, I think weighs a total of about 3 ounces. So each one of those pieces is like not quite half an ounce. And they're large pieces for a warmer. Like you better have a good sized wax dish for an ounce of wax. So when I did some of these other scents, I did put more wax in it, and I will admit it did do a little better. But apple crumble, yeah, I think this was offered on her pre-order that just ended, and I didn't get it, but I wanted to love it. This was also offered on her latest pre-order, and I didn't pick it up. This is Sweet Macerated Strawberries. And I mainly didn't pick this up because it's kind of a summery scent, and I've got my share of summer scents, and I'm done until next year. This is sliced strawberries coated in sugar until the natural sweet syrup is released. It's a really yummy, sugary strawberry scent. Kind of candy-like, but a very juicy strawberry. But again, not real strong for me. I did do this in my open space. I used the full bar because I find if I use just a partial bar, I'm not smelling it. So I used the full bar. I put it in all tea lights. I could smell it. But not strong enough, guys. So that's sweet macerated strawberries. I feel like this scent is really loved by people who get good performance out of Dessa's. I just didn't. Also went through a breakaway bar of Cinnabon. This is another scent that's highly raved about. This is a doughy center of a cinnamon roll with cream cheese frosting, another house blend. This one I put in my open space area, again, all tea lights. Maybe I just needed more wax in those tea lights. I put one piece to each tea light. It was really light. So I can't really speak as to how it smelled because it was so light, I could barely detect it. I mainly got cinnamon from what I could smell. So I can't remember. I may have ordered a tile of this. This is going to sound really crazy, but I swear her tiles perform better for me than these breakaway bars. And I don't know how that could be possible. So I'm probably just crazy, but that's why I kind of stayed away from the breakaway bars in the pre-order. But yeah, Cinnabon. I can't remember if I picked it up. I may have in the tile. I'm not sure. But actually, I know I picked this up in the tiles. This was fall in New England. Again, her breakaway bars. I put the whole bar in my bedroom this time. As you can see, I've been trying different areas, different amounts of wax. I've been trying to figure it out. Fall in New England is a very popular blend with Dessa's. It has fresh brewed latte, buttery pumpkin, caramel sauce, and cinnamon streusel. This is a really lovely blend. It is your coffee, first and foremost, but those fall elements are there. The pumpkin is there. The coffee is there. It's sweet. Oh, it's really good. I really enjoyed it. That cinnamon streusel is there too. Really enjoyed this. I wish it had been a tad stronger though. I used this whole bar in my bedroom, door closed. I could smell it. It was a good medium, low medium, but I wanted more. I wanted to be stronger. So I went in and ordered 2 tiles. So I'm just going to try those 2 tiles, warming them at once and see how that does. But I did really like that scent. She does have some amazing scents. In the last breakaway bar I warmed was Orange Grove. And this has scent notes of zesty oranges picked from the grove. You can even smell the orange peel. This was outstanding. I knew because smelling it in the bag before I even put it in my warmers, there was such a difference between what those scents smelled like and what this smelled like. This was so much stronger on cold than those were. This performed amazing. I put all 7 pieces in my open space. I could smell it so strong. It lasted all day long. I loved it. And then later, as it started to get a little lighter, that's when I added that Smell Good Shop blend to it. I was in orange heaven. I don't have to tell you that this is the breakaway bar that I went back in for. This was offered in her pre-order and I picked up 2. It was so good. So good. If you love orange. Now, it does say you can smell the orange peel. I don't remember being able to smell the orange peel, but I did get a lovely juicy orange. I loved it. So from Scoopable Wax Melts, I got through a snack bar of Donut Shop. And this is scent notes of glazed pastry donuts. Scent, I don't know if this is a blend of Kathy's or if it's just a single oil. But for some reason, it's just not a favorite of mine. I had 2 snack bars. This was my second. I got them through a D-stash. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's just something about it I just don't love. And I won't be picking it up again. But I do hear that a lot of people do like it. I've heard some raves about it on her board. So obviously it's just my nose. I also got through a ice cream scoop of orange sherbet. You heard me mention earlier in the video that I love Kathy's orange sherbet. This is, think back to your childhood memories. This smells just like those push-up pops from the ice cream truck. This was your orange creamsicle. Creamy, orange, smooth, performed well. Just a small ice cream scoop. I can put this in my open space and it goes for a while. I absolutely love it. I have a loaf of it. It's a repeat purchase. Yeah, it'll continue to be a repeat purchase. Orange sherbet. I love scents like that. I also, actually, this is a sample that I got in one of my orders of Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. I can't remember if this was her macarons or shapes. I can't remember what it was. This is Monster Cookie and Marshmallow Smoothie. This is so good. I think it was her macarons. So good. You know what? It was her teddy bears. Yeah, because I remember putting in 2 warmers in my bedroom, each one with a teddy bear. So good. It's just a really delicious cookie scent. Performs well. Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs. Very popular with both Scoopable Wax Melts and Rose Girls. Rose Girls is Kathy's daughter. Strawberry lemon ice type. I think this is a Yankee Candle type, if I remember correctly. But although I've never had the Yankee Candle in this scent. This is a perfect mix of strawberry and lemon, sweet and sour blend. This was, I believe, an ice cream scoop as well. It was so pretty. Her ice cream scoops are multicolor. It was like pink and yellow. This was nice. I just wanted this to be a little bit stronger, but I did enjoy it. Probably not a repurchase because I wanted, although I could try it in a smaller room, but I'm just over summer scents right now, so not a repurchase for now anyway. But that was strawberry lemon ice. From Lavender Speckles, I melted through, this was part of her raspberry jam sampler. This is raspberry and lemon bar. She offered this in her recent pre-order. She offered a number of the raspberry jam scents in her recent pre-order. So I wanted to warm through at least one of them and see what I thought. This is raspberry jam, fresh lemon, and white cake. Her raspberry jam is really nice. Very raspberry-ish. Very raspberry jam-ish. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Very fruity. Not floral. You get that cake. You get that lemon. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, but I decided not to get another one. I just wanted too many other things, so I did not get another. But I did like it. I enjoyed it. It was a good one. It probably would be a repurchase next year, but it's, to me, a summery scent, so I'm done with that. Raspberry and lemon bar. But it was good. It was good. Performed well. Also from Lavender Speckles. And I do believe I did pick this up in a pre-order because it's amazing. This is Cookie Cat. And if you follow Lavender Speckles, you know that Cookie Cat is Beth's kitty cat. That I believe the story is he showed up at her house one day and they kept him. He wouldn't leave, she said. This is Palo Frosted Sugar Cookies and Marshmallow Donut Shop, which is Vanilla Buttercream, Sugar Cookie Royale, Palo Santo, Fireside Marshmallows, Donut Shop, and Pie Crust. Yeah, there's a lot in there. This was in her new olive oil formula. This had not cured that long. I just got this in June. I have marked on the bag. And I think I used half a souffle at a time. I got 2 worms out of this in my open space. It's a really good Palo creamy bakery, slightly cinnamonish scent. You get all that. So good. It's a really, really nice gourmand scent. And like I said, I picked it up again. I'm pretty sure I did because I really liked it. That is Cookie Cat. And I have a feeling that this will become a norm for those pre-orders because I think a lot of people liked it. From Rose Girls, I got through All Worked Up, which was a sampler, which when I say sampler from Rose Girls, just like her mom, Scoopable Wax Melts, it's a nice size sampler. I have no problem warming this in my large bedroom. This is, like I said, All Worked Up. 4 cubes. I don't know if you can see that in the back. 4 cubes. Absolute Coffee, Vanilla Crunch Donuts, and Campfire Marshmallows. This was good. I find Jenny's coffee blends to be really good. Especially when she mixed coffee with bakery. It was a really nice, creamy coffee. Slightly more fresh brewish than Yeah, I gotta quit adding ish to words. Slightly more like your fresh brew type of coffee, but a little bit of creaminess. I think because there's vanilla crunch donuts and that campfire marshmallows added creaminess to it. Really enjoyed it. It was nice and strong. Definitely would be a repurchase. Also from Rose Girls, I got through a Sweet Princess Party. This was in a chunk muffin. This is strawberry pound cake, confetti cake, toffee butterscotch pretzels, cookies, cupcakes at Tiffany's, and vanilla ice cream. I feel like that's one of her blends, a number of those notes, like the toffee butterscotch pretzels, cookies, and cupcakes at Tiffany's. Is that like her Cookie Land or something? Or her Monster Fluff Puffs? I don't remember, but I got this back in March. On cold, this smelled amazing. I get that strawberry pound cake first and foremost. And I am all here for strawberry pound cake. I love it, especially in vendor wax. But on warm, I cut this up, the whole chunk muffin. I cut this up and put it in my open space area in a mixture of tea lights and hot plates. And I think my Sensio cord, it was kind of light. I wanted more from it. I may get it again in another small chunk muffin and do it in my bedroom. But usually a whole chunk muffin does my open space without any problem. So I think this was just a lighter blend. But I did like what I could smell. A Sweet Princess Party. And also from Rose Girls, I did this in my wax challenge this month. This is Donkey Kong Destruction, which is from her Mario pre-order. That should be coming up, I think, in a few more months. I'm looking forward to that. I'm kind of slowing my roll with Rose Girls. I did not order from her last time. I do have a small haul to film that I got in recently. It's a small box, so there's not much in it. I can't even remember what I ordered. I know I went small. But my Rose Girls bin is full. And my Scoopable Wax Melts bin is full. And so I'm kind of slowing my roll in those two vendors because I'm concerned about the shelf life. So I want to start warming through what I have. So Donkey Kong Destruction, but I will go in on that Mario order. Donkey Kong Destruction is banana cream pie, bear claws, and vanilla ice cream. I already showed you that. Hello. I'm tired, guys. It's like I need to go to bed. This was delicious. Yeah, first and foremost, I got that banana cream pie. And I love Jenny's banana cream pie. Is it artificial? Yeah, it kind of is, but I like that. It was creamy. I got that bear claws, which is kind of like an almondy pastry. And a little bit of vanilla that creamed it out even more. But that banana was just lovely. It was just such a good banana gourmand. Really enjoyed it. If she offers it again in the next Mario pre-order, I will definitely get more. Really loved it. I got 2 warms out of this bag. This is her mini melters bag. And I got 2 warms in my open space area. And it traveled. I could smell it upstairs. I would open my bedroom door and I was like, wow. It was good. From L3, I got through Pretzel Bakery Bomb. And this was in one of her 4-pack of fluted tarts, which I love that size. Those fluted tarts are amazing. I cut them in between, depending on my warmer size, 2 pieces or 4 pieces. They perform really well. I love the consistency of the wax in those. I don't really know what's in this. I know it's pretzel, but Jennifer has not told us what's in Bakery Bomb. We just know that it's like a savory bakery blend. And this was savory. You definitely got the pretzel. I also think the Bakery Bomb kind of has pretzel in it too. So it kind of was, to my nose, a little bit of pretzel overload. I did love how this smelled on cold. And I did like it on warm. But after a couple hours, it kind of got to be a little much. And I did not go back and order more because I think this was offered in her Loafapalooza. And I warmed it, seeing if I needed more because I thought it smelled so good on cold. A lot of people love this, so that's just me. But yeah, after a couple hours, I was just like, yeah, I just need something else. So, like I said, not a repurchase. I did enjoy it those first couple hours. So, Pretzel Bakery Bomb. And I've always heard that L3 has to sit a while, but I just got this back in May. And that baby was strong. Strong. From Britta's Creepy Treasures, I warmed through a Ghosty of the Gate. This has peanut butter cookies, yellow cake, and strawberry. That's exactly what you got. Her peanut butter cookies is a very nice, creamy, almost like a sugar cookie with a slight hit of peanut butter. That's how it comes across to my nose, which I like. You do get that strawberry and you do get the cake. This was just a really nice gourmand. As all of Britta's wax does, it performed well. Probably one of the lighter blends from Britta's, but I'm not shocked. I mean, the scent notes are lighter scent notes, but I definitely could smell it, and I did that ghosty in my open space. I never have a problem with her wax in my open space. Also from Britta's, I did Rose Red. This is Fresh Cut Rose Yellow Cake Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. I love the name. I love that movie. I'm a big Stephen King fan. This one was a little too rosy for me. I wanted more of that bakery. I wanted more of that yellow cake and vanilla bean marshmallow. But I got a lot of rose out of this. So I wish there was just a little lighter on the rose. So this one, unfortunately, will probably not be a repurchase. But performed, as usual, very well. Also from Britta's, I got through Clean Out the Cobwebs. And this was in one of her Ouija bars, which is a nice little rectangular shape that looks just like a Ouija board. This is Gain Island Fresh Salty Sea Air Watermelon and Tropical Fruit. Not normally my vibe, but I got this through a D-stash where someone was offering these scents for like a really good price. So I figured I'll try it. And I enjoyed it. It's a really nice laundry scent with a fruity vibe. And I really did like it. It performed well. It was not an overwhelming laundry scent in any kind of way. I was pleasantly surprised by that. And the funny thing is, I do like laundry scents. I just don't tend to buy them for some reason. I do like them if I'm going to warm them or burn them or whatever I'm going to do. I do like them in the spring and summer months. I really don't like laundry scents in the cooler months. But I did enjoy this. It did have a melon vibe. And I do like melon scents, so I did like that. And fun fact, I do use Gain laundry detergent. Not that particular scent, but I do like Gain. And I use it because I like how it smells. And last from Britta's, nope, I have one more. Also from Britta's, I got through Family Don't End With Blood. This was a skull shape. This has notes of chocolate chip cookie dough, summer scoop, and pomegranate. Very odd notes, right? I did this as part of my wax challenge this month, and I did it because I thought chocolate chip cookie dough is kind of a rare note. The prompt was melt something with a rare note. This was nice. I didn't know what I thought about this one cold, but it was nice. You get that chocolate chip cookie dough. I didn't get a lot of chocolate from this, but a slight amount of chocolate, which was fine. I got that strawberry from the Summer Scoop, where the strawberry is amazing, and I got a little bit of pomegranate. This would be a scent that you could literally warm all year, and I think you would enjoy it. Yeah, that was a good one. Family Don't End With Blood. Also from Britta's, I actually have two more from Britta's. I'm not sure how you say this because I'm not sure what it's from, but is it Grilla or Girla? What's that? This has notes of cappuccino, chocolate chip cookie dough. There's that note again. And vanilla bean marshmallow. I can't remember what this was in. I think it was one of her witches, her big round witches. Yeah, this is really good. This is a really nice coffee blend. Britta's recently listed a coffee sampler on her site. Like I said, I'm filming this on Sunday, July 21st, and it was listed last night. I don't know if it's still there, but it might be. She had two sizes. She offered one size. It was only $22, where all the scents, I think there were 6 scents, and she has those listed on her Facebook group. So you can see the scents and you can see what the wax looks like because she took pictures of them. There was one that was offered in her ghosties and skull shapes, which are perfect size, honestly. I can do those in my open space and smell them. I can't believe it. That one was $22. The second one she did, it was slightly larger because it was her Witches and Monsters bars, which I love. That one was $40 for the same 6 scents because it was more wax. And I went in and got the $40 one because I love those bars, like I said. And I noticed in her picture she had some new bars, so I hope I get some new ones in my order. But it's fine if I don't. But this is an amazing coffee blend. You get that cappuccino, you get that chocolate chip cookie dough. The vanilla just makes it a creamy type of coffee, and so does cappuccino oil. So it was really yummy and good, and it performed well. Really loved it. And now last from Britta's, I got through Death Drop. You can see this bag is quite a bit bigger. This was one of her snap bar cobwebs, like a web. I don't know if it's called a cobweb, but it was a web and it was a snap bar and it broke apart really easily. I got it in a D-stash. I have not seen her offer those since I've been purchasing from her, but it would be nice if we saw them again. It was a nice size piece of wax. This is notes of strawberry, zucchini bread, and marshmallow balm. This was also part of the wax challenge. I think it was a strawberry blend. This was really nice. Britta's zucchini bread is really nice and creamy. This is strong bakery. You get that strawberry. Again, her strawberry oil is delicious. It's nice, sweet, fruity strawberry. It's almost like a creamy strawberry. I really enjoy it. And marshmallow balm is just like, I think there's like several different marshmallow notes in that. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. And like I said, I really enjoyed the size of it. I had quite a bit of wax to use. So that was Death Drop. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I got through a little brick of tea in London. I was about to say tea and lemon. That's tea in London. This is just tea, lemon, and sugar. Again, I think this was my wax challenge. That wax challenge that I'm doing this month for July, that has been amazing because, well, it probably helped that I've been working from home a lot, honestly, to be honest. That's the biggest thing. But it's been amazing for helping me get through a bit of wax this month. I warmed a brick of this recently in one of my empties videos. It's so good. It's just what it says. It's kind of like your artificial tea and lemon, you know, kind of like your Lipton tea powder mix, but I loved it. I enjoyed it. That is tea in London. Performed well. It was 5 little snaps. I did it in my open space. And I added my Kringle Candle herbal tea, which I love. I added that to the mix. It was so good. I love tea scents. Also from Sassy Girl Aroma, I finished a whole brittle of Venice Bellinis. I did this also as part of the wax challenge, but the challenge was melt a scent that reminds you of France. And my dumb self couldn't realize that I should probably do one of my lavender blends. And I had just got the bar from Scentsy in my whiff box, so I could have used that new Provence lavender blend. I could have used that. I could have used, I had some wine, like grape scents in my mix. I could have used those. No, I just went totally off the radar, said I didn't have anything, and I was going to do a French, something that reminded me of French. Italy. I was going to do something that reminded me of Italy instead, because I'm dumb. But anyway, this is notes of orange, mandarin, peaches, and vanilla. I actually have another brittle of this because I didn't realize I already had it, and I picked it up in a D-stash. This I thought sounded amazing with that orange, mandarin, vanilla. The peach had me a little worried. So I don't know why I picked up another. It's because I didn't realize I already had it. Unfortunately, I get the peach stronger than I do the other notes here. I do get the other notes, but the peach is just, yeah, it's the strongest. I don't know why. It's a nice peach. It's not like a funky peach to my nose. It's a nice peach, but sometimes I just feel like a warm peach is just, I don't know. It's not my favorite. It's really not. So yeah, I warmed it all. I did enjoy it. It was a nice scent. It's just not a repurchase, and I probably will de-stash my second one, but it was a good performer. And if you like peach, I think you'll like this. This is Venice Bellinis. And last, I have some stuff from Harper James. So I got through one of her brownie bags of Salty Beaches. This is her bags that have like the 6 large cubes. Turns into 2 worms in my open space. Harper James does well. I've heard other people say they haven't had that experience with Harper James. Harper James wax does very well at my house, so I'm very happy about that. This is notes of salted pretzel, beach nights, caramel, maple, and sugar cookie. I've said in a prior video, I think she uses that caramel, maple, sugar cookie blend a lot. But it works, so I'm not complaining. I think this was a new blend. I think she offered it for the first time in a prior pre-order this year. This, you already know how I feel about Mary's pretzel. It is the best. The best. This is freaking amazing. It's salty. It's slightly yeasty. It's beachy, it's body care-ish, it's marshmallowy, it's s'more-ish, it's sugar cookie, it's gourmand, it's everything. All wrapped up in one. So good. I went back into her RTS after she offered this in the pre-order and bought 2 more bags. And then I recently came up on her customs list and she reached out and I placed my customs order. And I had always wanted to try her mega flower. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like huge. And I never realized how big it was until I looked at the ounces. It's like 36 ounces. I always wanted to try one. Now, they're pricey, so I only picked one. And then I picked a couple of her pumpkins because I always wanted to try those too, which are also a nice size. I think they're 19 ounces. Also not cheap, but I mean, in the vendor wax world, her wax is priced pretty well. But I really wanted to try that flower. I hope it ships okay to me because it's been so hot. I'm like, I have a good mind to reach out to Mary and ask her to hold it, but I know she's expecting a baby and I can't remember when she's expecting the baby, but it could be September or October. So I don't know if that will work, but I got to go back to her Facebook group and see when she is expecting so I can figure out, because I don't think I want it shipping to me in August. But anyway, again, the chitter chatter. Love, love, love the scent. I got it in that mega flower. This was the scent I picked. Now I have some loves, but this was the one I went through. It was very close because I really love her Sweets on the Beach. So good. It would have been that, but I have a loaf of Sweets on the Beach and I only have 2 more brownie bags of this, so I went with this. But yeah, there's some other ones that were kind of contenders too, but this is the one I went with. It was so good. If you love beach nights and you love pretzel, guys, you have to try this. Yes, you have to try it. So good. In the last bit of wax I got through, and also from Harper James, this is Summertime Snackin'. This was in her snap bar, which is, you know, kind of like Sassy Girl Aroma's brittle. Love it. They break apart easily. I usually put 2 pieces to each warmer. If my warmer dish is larger, I put 3. This is scent notes of strawberry pound cake, buttercream frosting, sugar cookie royale, lemon pound cake, and pretzel. This was delicious. So good. So good. This one was a little on the lighter side, but I could smell it. I could smell it, but I'm not shocked. I think she was trying to probably keep that lemon pound cake from overpowering the other blends because that tends to be a strong blend. I got the strawberry pound cake in this. I got that lemon pound cake. I got the sugar cookie. I got slight pretzel. This is not salty. This is not a salty blend in any type of way. Just a slight pretzel note. So if you are not crazy about pretzel, I think you would still be fine with this blend because it was more bakery than it was anything else. But it was absolutely delicious. Definitely a repurchase. That is Summertime Snacking. If this had just been a tad bit stronger, I probably would have got this in a pumpkin too. But I will definitely pick it up next year. Definitely. I'm so excited about my customs order. I did put together some blends. So I'm a little scared. But I ran them by Mary first because, you know, I'm not good at this. And she did make some recommendations. Thank you. Mary needed that. Trust me, I needed it. But I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. So anyway, guys, that was a lot. Yeah, I was so happy to be working from home. I love working from home. I wish I could do it all the time. But unfortunately, that is not in my cards. But I really appreciated being able to work from home. I was lucky to be able to do that. It helped me get through a lot of wax. It helped me enjoy a lot of wax. I mean, I don't just get through it, I enjoy it. Loved everything. There wasn't too much here that I could say a bad thing about. I really can't. These vendors out there, guys, they are absolutely amazing. I mean, it's true, not every vendor works in our house. We all have our personal preferences. We all have our favorites. But these vendors, they're out there working hard, putting these small goods together for us, and they are doing an amazing job. And I just want to throw a shout out to them. They are something else. I mean, when we're not having good luck out in the candle world with like Homeworks and Bath and Body Works, these guys are coming through for us in an amazing way. And I just have to shout out and say thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I really do. And guys, if you enjoyed this content today, I hope you will give me a thumbs up. And I hope you will Why am I tongue-tied again? I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and returning I would love to have you here. I would love to see you again. And I appreciate it when you comment. I love interacting with you. I love hearing your thoughts. Please leave your comments below and let me know your thoughts. Have you warmed any of these scents? What was your experience? Are any of these vendors favorites of yours? I'm sure if you're having better luck with some of the vendors that I'm not having great luck with as far as my house, let me know. I would love to hear it. I know other people are having better luck than me with certain vendors. And likewise, like I said, Harper James, I get amazing performance out of in my house. And I've heard other people say they get nothing. So there's a lot of things that go into it. I mean, the air conditioning, the layout of your house, the temperature, everything. There's a lot of different things that go into it. And just because a vendor is not working in my house does not mean they are not an amazing vendor. There are other people out there who are getting amazing results. And just because I'm not means nothing really. It means nothing. It's just my personal experience in my house. And I could move out and move into another house and have less luck with some of my favorites and better luck with some of the ones I'm not having great luck with. So that's just the way it is. Yeah, that's just the way it is. So guys, like I said, I will appreciate it if you would return, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great evening, guys. Bye-bye.